On this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, we bought a Firetruck. Well, at least it used to be. All right, much has happened when I bought this truck. I wasn't looking for this truck. I was looking for a cab, and that was it. And I found this truck, which I love and I'm going to build, and made a good friend, John Boy, where I was at it. Same thing happened yesterday. Still looking for that 65 cab, so if anybody knows of a clean one, let me know. I found this 1948 Ford F7, and it started life as an old fire truck. Obviously, those days are behind it, but it's been chopped. Not the greatest. It's a good start. I like the look of it, and we can finish it and fix it and learn along the way, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. So what I liked about it is, since it was a fire truck, it's set up real high. Hardly any rust down here. Look at that. A little bit in the cab corner, a little bit in the bottom of the door. Look at this here. This floor. 1948 Maryland, East Coast, by the water. Really? Can't beat that. Like I was saying, it's an old fire truck. So here you got all the labelings on there and stuff for what different things did and stuff. Shift pattern. Obviously it's a red-ish. The roof here, this is where the siren was. That's why it's all rusted out there. I guess it sat there and just trapped water. So, and obviously, like I said, it's rough, man. It's not done. That's why we got this guy, which we'll come back to. Maybe this for us to walk around this here. Firewalls usually these things are all rotted out. So to find one like this on the East Coast is about impossible. So I'm digging it. I'm not a Ford guy. Whatever. It is what it is, right? Everybody gets all those crazy brand recognition, whatever. But it's a cool truck. It's a cool start. It's got a clean title. I was like, okay, sold. See, this is kind of rough here. It's not done back here. I like the look of this rear window. It's not done, right? This is obviously, it needs a lot of work still. But you can't deny this look. You can. Well, I think you'd be wrong. But, yeah, so that's that one. There's not a whole lot to show, because there's not a whole lot there. But it came with a whole bunch of other stuff. The original grill, don't know that I'll use that. I'm probably going to do like a narrow grill, like a early 30s, mid 30s grill. But we'll see. And then this cab, which this is what they usually look like on the East Coast. See that? That's the shop floor. There's nothing there yet. I'll bring it on the other side. You can see what's left of the floor of this thing. That's it. Yep, that right there. So that's usually what these things look like. But notice it's got a solid roof, right? Cool. Around the rear window, that's all there. So use all that to finish this up. In theory, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see. I'm going to practice my welding skills and see how we get it done. But I think determination, case of beer, I don't know, we'll get it done. But it also came with all this stuff. So look over here, here's like gauges, these are just cool. This rat's nest of wiring, not so sure I'll be using that, but I got a guy, a buddy of mine, that changes this stuff to new electronic gauges and stuff like that, like the sensors and all that. He's more way better than I am with that stuff. So that might be getting sent off to Texas for a little favor. We'll see. Original steering wheel. Probably a good way to die in an accident, but it looks cool. Tops of the doors. So I put that all back together. It had this. This is what the fire extinguishers and stuff would be kept in when it was a fire truck. Still had the original F7 badges. Some of those ain't cool, right? On the dash, on this is the glove box. Just say here. Focus. Well, you get the gist of it. It says a whole bunch of stuff that, hey, I'm a fire truck and I'm pretty cool. And then on the back here, there's a weight of it, right? Engine number, stuff like that. So, I'm not a fire guy. I got a lot of my family, so they'll definitely think this is cool. But, I mean, what little kid didn't love fire engines, right? My mom probably tell you a story when I wanted to be one. I was young. Give me a break. But that's true. Ashtray. You got the brackets here if you want to put the running boards back on. Got the headlight buckets and yeah, who knows what else. It's got the wiper motors. Those are always hard to find on these things, right? Because of the throw of them and whatnot. Yeah. So this is what we got. This is what we're working with. I think it's cool. I don't need it by any stretch of the imagination, but why not? If you can make something cool out of it, right? So now the fun part, I get to move this stuff. But yeah, this is what we got. 1948 Ford F7 prior, original, whatever you want to call it, fire truck. All right, so I just want to come on here and tell you guys what's up. Not a real long video, which you guys are probably getting tired of. They've all been like 30 minutes, I know, because this Jeep's been... what are you going to do? But here we got the 48 Ford. More like what I want to work on. I'm sure you guys have probably figured out. I'm just trying to fix all the crap I have around my house right now. Recording it, we're kind of getting used to me recording it, me talking to you guys. The kid editing, and he's doing music, he's doing the time lapsing and all that. So that's kind of what we're doing with all these ones. We're projects that we've had around for a while, and you know, they need finished, they need whatever. Some of our daily drivers at one point that just kind of got pushed aside. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do now, is just get this, clean up all these old things we have going on, like the Jeep, the Caddy, my brother's Trans Am, even the FXR. And we're trying to move in. We'll get these all done. As you see, most of them are getting done and getting ready to get out of here. Trans Am's already gone. Kids driving the Caddy every day. I've been taking the FXR out every chance I get. Jeep's next. It'll be out of here in a minute, and back on the road. You know, just using it as a good little commuter rig or whatever. Then we got these kind of things. You got this 48 now. You saw I bought the Dodge. I've had the 65. Can you see it back there? Yeah, it's behind. Yeah. That's a build we're gonna work on. And I got my other 65 that sits in the shop that needs a cab, because the right side got hit pretty bad. My 53 Pontiac. These are the things we want to work on. These are the things that I love. I'm not a new car guy. I mean, yeah, I got a new truck, and my wife will tell you I hate it. I mean, yeah, it's a great truck. It does a good job. Everything I need to do and more. But man, I'd rather be in this. I was happier driving my 65 every day until somebody in a minivan drove into it. But what are you gonna do? So just want to tell you what way we're going with the channel. We're going with the speed shop. That's what I love. I love hot rods. Some muscle cars. I think some of them are just kind of crazy with the price, and it just turns me off altogether from them. But old hot rods, old customs, old trucks, love them. I always have, always will. Old bikes. I got the shovel head back there that, well, one day I'll figure that thing out too. But yeah, but I got to get all these other stuff out of the way, and that's what we're doing now. We're getting the getting the stuff done, getting it out of the way, so I don't got other projects that are really, really close to being done before I start on something like this. Obviously, this one's not getting done tomorrow. We're not jumping on it right away. I don't got a frame. I might have an engine. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm a Chevy guy. I'm a GM guy, more a Pontiac than anything, but I'm thinking Chevy motor for this. Sure, I got a small block. I don't know if it's going to be a small block. I'm thinking inline 6 just because I just think they're sexy as hell. They sound great. You can hot rod them. It weighs next to nothing. Me, the wife and kid picked the thing up yesterday. So that could, you know what I mean? So it can still be quick even with a 6-cylinder in it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I got a leader on one. I'm trying to get it. But probably S10 frame. Talking to a good friend of mine. And 2000 and newer, you end up with disc brakes all the way around it. Is that traditional hot rod stuff? Absolutely not. But there's really nothing traditional about this. And whatever. So I'm still looking for stuff. Just like the Dodge. I bought the Dodge because it was a good deal. I had to grab it. And everybody keeps asking, when are you going to work on it? When are you going to work on it? I'm getting there. I got to get parts for it. You know, I got to get everything. I wasn't planning on buying. I'm not a Dodge dude by any stretch. I've had a couple, but what are you going to do? You know, so I started acquiring some Dodge parts now. When I get a good amount where that thing, well, first when I get these out of the way, and a good amount of parts where I can actually make some progress on that truck, boom, I'm going to jump on that. Same with the old Chevy, the 65, the green one. That's going to be the shop truck. So in order for me to get that done, again, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff from the other one. I got part, but you got to get everything. You can't just get a car and go crazy because you're going to be waiting on parts. It happened with the Jeep. Even though I thought I was ready, I thought I had everything I needed. Turns out I needed more, and now there I am waiting on parts and not getting work done. It's sitting in the shop taking apart, and I'm waiting on parts, and it just kills me, you know. So you need to be like a Boy Scout, right? Be prepared, and no matter how prepared you think you are, you're never prepared enough. I promise you. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm thinking, like I said, for this S10 frame, inline 6 motor, find a little bed, probably short, bob it out, whatever. But you ain't gonna see it tomorrow. This is just a little taste of why you need to stick around, because we're gonna be doing some really cool stuff. It's just I got to get this other somewhat cool stuff out of the way. All right. So I can only ramble for so long. Actually, I can go for a long. Yeah, I can ramble for a long time. Maybe I'll tell you that. I'm working on brevity though. All right. So that's it for me. That's it for this truck. Hopefully you dig it. Hopefully you dig some of the ideas. Throw some comments out there. If you think I'm ridiculous and I should do something else with it, maybe throw it out there. You never know. You know, if you like the video, like it. But I mean, if you like it, like it. I mean, click, you know. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, share the video, whatever you got to do. Let's grow it, man. You know, so give me like, share, subscribe. Ring the little bell. That tells you when new one's coming out. And thanks for everything, man. Talk to you guys later. It's dark, but you can see it. He's working. We missed it. It's very rare. It's like Bigfoot or something, but he swept out the trailer, which there was plenty of rust and stuff in there. And he's going the extra mile. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's like an animal.